What's up, guys? It's the Carp here, back with another episode of Youth to Glory, and today we have a couple of games in the Cups. We got the FA Cup first against Blackpool, and then we got the Leasing.com Trophy South against Stevenage. Don't really care about this Cup, but it will be nice to progress. It's looking unlikely, though, given that Arsenal have, look at those players that are coming up against us in League 1, or League 2. We played against Mesut Ozil. We couldn't really expect to beat them. And then Stevenage managed to get a draw against Arsenal. They are in League 2, but evidently doing very well in this competition. So I'm not really too concerned about that one, but it would be nice to progress. If we get the win, it is likely. And then we get the FA Cup against Blackpool, who are currently in League 1. Now, last episode was going to have a very big Carabao Cup game against West Ham, who aren't in the Premier League anymore, but still in the Championship. We lost at 3-0. It was unfortunate, but I realize now that the sound was not recording in that video, so I might still upload it, just with a note like, hey, this isn't gonna have sound, but if you want to see what happened, there's not too much to see. We lost the game 3-0, but so yeah, it's been a while since the last video then, or since the last, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember if I showed you guys the beginning of the season or not, because it's been a while since I recorded this, but we're in good form here. 3 wins in our last 3, following 3 defeats in a row, following 2 draws in a row, following a bunch of wins in a row. So we're on a few wild streaks there, but regardless, we are getting up there in the league. We're now 8th place, joint on points with Wickham in that last promotion place, and I think, even though I would really like to be in that top 3 at the end of the season, I think a realistic expectation for us is to finish between 4th and 7th. It's been a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be, although I did think it was going to be a big jump from the Vanarama National to League 2. But we've not really been performing very well. Warshewski is actually our top goal scorer with 8, 3 off of the top goal scorer in the league, but he's very, very lonesome up there. Now, I did bring him this guy just recently because he's got pretty decent stats. He's 23 years old, decent experience, 3.5 stars, advanced forward. Dees just wasn't cutting it, and since Hall has came in, he's got 4 goals and an assist in 4 games. Now, I say Dees isn't cutting it. He's been our star player for a long time, but if we look at his stats, it's very sad. 1 goal in 8 games. I mean, if you look at those 2 previous seasons, you'd expect more, but this is a much, much tougher league, and it couldn't go on forever. He doesn't really have the best of stats, I guess. 15 shooting is very decent. He's got very low decisions, low creativity, low stamina, very low passing, very low crossing, positioning, teamwork, all very, very low. So he's not very well-rounded at all. But this is going to be the starting 11. We got Marias still in goal. We got Wilson on the right, Barrera on the left, and Francelette and Jordan in the middle. Now, that's because Felgueroso is carded, and Garazeta is fit. I thought he was unfit. Nope. So Garazeta will be starting, and then we'll get Wilson back on the bench there. And then we have Tubluk still on the right. He's been doing decent this season. He's got very good stats for this division. Owusu on the left. Got Lakin and Nisel in the middle, as always. And then we have Hall and Warshewski up front, our target man and our advanced forward. So a pretty decent lineup here. Let's hopefully continue that good form in this in the FA Cup first round. Really would love to make a decent cup run this season. Now that we're in League 2, I'd say it's a little bit more expected of us. Ooh, 1 highlight each early on. Even in the possession, though. Only 1 shot so far this game. Another highlight. No goals, though. We really just need to score first. If we score first, I'll be a lot more confident. Not really too convinced on our ability to be able to fight back into a game. But it's looking like we might have to. This is a tight game. They've got the possession just barely, but not a lot of shots on goal from either team. I'm going to make some subs. Let's get Owusu out, and we'll get Francelet out. Both of them pretty tired. It's odd for a center back to be that tired of this stage. He must have been doing a lot of work. Still 0-0, and this could go to replay, but there it is. Maybe not. Tubluk with the goal. And all we got to do is hold on for just a couple more minutes here, and I'm going to get him out, give him a rest. We'll get Wilson in there. He's a little bit more defensive-minded. Come on, boys. Let's just hold on. 1 minute. And there it is. We are into the second round of the FA Cup. We've beat our highest level of opposition yet in a League One team. And yes, it is definitely a giant killer, given what we were just in the Vanarama National last season. So I will take that, and we will play Coventry at home, which is big in the next round. Now, where are they? They are also in League One. Now, at this stage, there's a couple of replays, but there's a National League team there. A lot of League One, a lot of League Two. No Premier League teams yet. So we still got a ways to go, but hopefully we can make it through that next round as well. When is that going to be? It's going to be a while from now. I'm probably not going to do that one on in the video. We've seen a lot of FA Cup games, but I did want to at least get one League One opposition in there. So I'll probably skip that one. If we knock out, get knocked out, it's fine. But then the next round, I'll definitely be showing that one. Hopefully, we can keep up in the league as well. Going to be doing a lot of rotation for this match. Wilson will go in. Smith will go into left back. Ashby can go in there. Let's get Sanders at center mid. We'll get Ingram up front. Who do I want to go with on the wings? So Alpha can play on the right. Label will go on the left, rather than Rowe or Wilshere. I'll get Tapp in there. I'm going to play him as a ball-playing defender. He can't necessarily play that role, but that's fine. He'll be alright. I will get Wusu on the bench just because he can play a lot of roles. He is pretty tired, though. We get Wiltshire in there. We'll get Rowe in there, and then we will get Gordon in there for Sangare. So Dees, with a chance to redeem himself, add to his goal tally of 1 this season against Stevenage, at Stevenage. This is a big one. If we want to progress in this competition, we need this win and a very early injury, which means immediately we're going to be playing a lot more attacking because we've got 2 advanced playmakers in the center mid position. So hopefully that works out for us. I thought they were going to score off that corner right after I said that, but there we go. We have scored the first goal, and it is Dees with his second of the season. And, I thought he scored his third as well. It is Ingram, though, that adds to the tally. 2-0 at halftime. I really like our chances of going through at this point. Can we hold on against Stevenage? I mean, I say hold on. They are in the same league as us, but they drew against Arsenal reserves, which is wild. Some quality players in Arsenal's reserve team right now. I'll get labeled and D's out. So Rowe, yep, there we go. We're actually out of subs. And it's 3-0, and it's Gordon off the bench. 3 separate strikers scoring to make it 3-0. Very nice clean sheet, just to add, the icing on the cake. And D's, he's progressed a little bit. He's got a little more enticing stats. Movement and shooting, although shooting didn't really go up. And then Ingram, oh wow, he's looking really good at this point. Still both young players. Now, that does put us through, right? It does. Anyway, wow. Arsenal actually... How have Gillingham beaten Arsenal? Honestly, they must have been playing a terrible team. I mean, they had Callum Chambers. That guy's pretty decent. They got Wilkins. Like, all these players would walk into any team in this league, including that guy right there, including Nunez. Like, they have so many good players. But anyways, we have made it through to the next round. I don't know who all is involved in this competition. Lawrence, training update, okay. So when will we play in that one? We got Colchester. in League One. So we got 2 different League One teams. So I mean, do I want another cup special? I don't think I'm going to, because again, it's just the leasing.com cup, and you know, I distinctly remember like 3, 4, 5 videos already in this series being like FA Cup games that it's centered around. And really, I don't want to spend too many episodes in these lower leagues. It's really more about like, once we get in League One, once we get into the championship, that's I think when it will get really interesting. That's when it's going to get very difficult as well. All right, so most of our players are fit for this one. Hull is going to go in there instead of D's. Although, do I want to start both of them? Could I start both of them? You know what? Let's do it. Well, I guess D's can play as a poacher. Rashewski, he's got 10 goals and 17. But I don't mind dropping him for this one. We'll get Ingram in there on the bench. I think I'm good with that team. Alright. And this is a lot closer to our starting 11. Phil Grosso back fit and not red carded. Hall and D's up front. Let's see if they can do the business. A lot of injuries for Newport County, who are above us in the league right now. This would be a big 3 points. We've got 2 shots so far. Now it's 3-4. We had 75% possession there for a minute. Absolutely dominant, but that's going away. And wow, Hall is injured again. He just came back from injury. Well, I guess we'll play D's as the advanced playmaker now. And Ingram will come in off the bench. But he is a decent player, Ingram. Hopefully he can grab one. Oof, thought that corner was going in. It's going to be 0-0 at halftime. Yep, 5 shots each, 52% possession for us. It's been a very even game, which I will take, given that it is an away game. Come on, boys. We need this. We're in decent form now. I mean, a draw wouldn't be terrible here, but I'd really like to get the 3 points. Let's get Owusu and Gurizeta out, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll actually go a little bit more attacking, just for these last few minutes. Come on. One chance here from the free kick, and it's in. And who scored it? It's not showing me. Barrera, was it Barrera? It was our left back with the free kick goal very late in the game, just before